Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's PlatformTech, and today I have another video on a pair of speakers, but this time it's not your average mom and pop speakers. It's your high-powered light 'em up speakers. So let's get into this. So the speakers in today's lineup are called the GoGroove Bass Pulse. Yeah, kind of a mouthful. But, you know, overall, I gotta say, these are a pretty solid pair of speakers. So jumping into the specs, we're gonna go ahead and look at what comes inside the box. And that is one left and one right speaker, and then we have the big boy itself, which is the 10-watt subwoofer. So the subwoofer itself is about 6 pounds in total. And with the dual speakers on the side and the subwoofer, it's about 7.5 pounds, which is a pretty heavy setup, but you will be having it on your desk at all times, just mainly because, you know. The cool thing about this is that it actually lights up. So it comes in red, green, and blue, and I own the blue ones because, you know, I have this weird thing with blue, obviously. And I must say that having it light up is pretty cool, and then the subwoofer and everything is very nice. The only problem that I've really had with it is where do I put everything. So I've managed to put the subwoofer on the floor, but then I kept kicking it, so then after the subwoofer was on the floor, I brought it back up onto my desk. But then it was very awkward, so then I had the subwoofer rearranged. The thing is that it looks so good as a set, and if you're only going to be listening to it for music. But the thing is that when it came down to it and I tried putting it on my desk, around different areas, it was very wishy-washy. The subwoofer did, of course, come with, you know, a hole where air could pass through, and that was honestly the funnest thing in the entire world. And of course, what I do with every single pair of music devices, I run it through the bass test. And a very interesting thing with these bass pulse speakers is the fact that when the bass hits, the lights actually flicker. So that's one thing that drove me insane.
Try to take over the world.
The biggest gripe that I've had out of these speakers, though, is everything aside, when I have had the music blaring and I've had, you know, everything go crazy, I've actually had the plastic chip a little. Well, not chip, but it's cracked. And I don't know whether or not it's just a tiny, tiny little hairline fracture. Like, it's just straight pencil thin. But it bugs me. It bugs me at the fact that such high quality speakers come with such a big consequence, I guess you could say. And by big consequence, I am saying, you know, you're dishing out $60 of your own money just to get it cracked. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not really trying to bash on them, but I mean, if you're buying this for, you know, one of your kids, friends, you know, anyone, and then it goes ahead and cracks, I mean, that's something that you kind of don't want to happen. But I mean, overall, the speakers are just magnificent. One other issue that I had was just that there was cables everywhere. There was cables for the small speakers, there was cables for the big speakers. Everything had to be plugged in via aux cord, so then that was an issue. I plugged it in to everywhere, you know, via controller, via laptop, and sometimes it was just too much wires and too many things to handle all at once. Yeah, I mean, I've edited off of this, I've listened to music. All the sound levels are, I would say, adequate. You know, they're $60 speakers. You're not paying for, you're paying for looks and some quality, you know, not NASA space program over here. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.